Kelly and Taylor have obviously known each other for 20 years, from the first Momentum film. Kelly was between events and was keen as playing guitar, so he heard we were doing soundtrack and making the surf films. So he just came and he got amongst it. He was playing the drums, he was playing keys, he had his ukuleles and guitars. It was cool to see him soundtrack his own section. That was pretty fun.
Took a bit of a different approach to recording the music for Here and Now. We did most of it while we were actually editing the movie in the same house. We were lucky enough to have a full studio in the house, and the talented producer Mikey Bee was there bringing in artists and recording a lot of the music himself. So we thought we'd let him share a few of his stories from that process.
Nathan, who directed the film, threw me down the sequence that was supposed to be everyone waking up before going to search for waves. And it was 5 minutes of Dave Rastovich sitting in his bedroom like before sunrise, playing on his Moog, on his iPad, these noises, and then jumping onto his Cora and sort of banging out this rhythm along. And I'm like, wow, this is going to be a really long intro to the film. So I just had my guitar on my lap and just found sort of the key it was in, just found these chords that sort of worked and this rhythm, and then just thinking of the sun about to come up and the anticipation. So it was me and Dave virtually jamming. You know, he's on the computer screen, I'm there with the guitar, and this whole song just sort of wrote itself until I finished it. I'm like, oh, that feels great. And then Nathan comes running down and goes, oh man, I gave you the wrong file, here's the actual edit. I'm like, it's done. Andy's six string, the process and the soundtrack could not have happened without Andy. He's a genius and a gem of a man. Just vibe master, hard worker, musical freak.
As you can see, it's put together by parts of a kitchen. You can see the hinges of doors, a couple of bolts from a bike, and you just open it up and you can put whatever you want inside. But that's pretty much it. Plug it in, put some distortion on it, and tune it to whatever sounds good.
Australian West Coast section was my drummer Grant Gareth, who was in, and we had that on the screen and they just started jamming. It was like, just made this epic cigar box, you know, one string, big distortion thing with Grant keeping up on the drums. They just made this firing piece, and I just sit there and press space and record and go, that's signed off. So yeah, Andy's an incredible person to work with, be it film, music, or out the waves, you know. It was, all time guy.
Something like that.
The guys upstairs have been working on Kelly's section when he got up and flew to Fiji to get the best waves of the film, as he would. And we had put the section was looking amazing, you know, there's these epic waves in Fiji. And we wanted to do the tunes to it. Kelly was not far away, so Taylor called him to come down and check out the sequence and whatnot, and I'm working away in the studio, so he sort of started hitting guitars, and I should get more people involved. And Taylor was working on a film clip with Angus, and he was around, so we called him if he wanted to come and help out. He just turned up with his gear, and the two of them sat there and bounced off ideas. I just sort of kept the microphones rolling. So he just came. He loves surfing, and you know, Kelly's a hero of his, and Kelly's a passionate musician. So yeah, I don't know how they ended up here, but they made something amazing. That song is still spine tingling. I love it.
To my own self, a memory from my past. People talking to me for a blue coin in my glass. I'm looking down deep in my heart for the glow to light the way. Just trying to find that long ago I left lost in its place.
The feel of the music, kind of something we stumbled on. Sounds like a good sort of finish to something. Sort of, just remembering what you did, So that might be the. We haven't really. I just wrote some lyrics down actually, so we'll see if that works with it. But